You can call me Pollyanna, seem crazy as a loon. I believe in silver linings. That's why I believe in you. I'm Mad Ice King, and this is Smash Brothers. As you might have noticed right from the bat, I have a different microphone, and it's only temporary, and I'm testing it out in case I'm gonna get my own microphone pretty soon. So let's dive right into this first match, which is against a common link. You'll probably see him quite often online. They usually play keep away, play zoning, and go for a dash attack to finish you off. Something similar like this guy is doing. In my opinion, the common link actually relies too much on his keep away gameplay that he just ignores all the other options he has, like his neutral air. It's just ridiculous good, if you ask me. I can't be wrong, I'm not that quite experienced yet, but it's so good. You can use it for follow-ups, you can use it to interrupt certain strings. It's just crazy sometimes, but you can do it with it. You can actually KO at certain percentages pretty well with it. Link in this match, for example, when I get close, he tries to rely on smash attacks, which are quite predictable, and also leave Link quite open, if you ask me. And if he isn't using his smash attack, he would be using his dash attack, which is also predictable. And actually, the only annoying part about that is that his dash attack can actually jump right over my PK5, which happened quite often during this match, but it wasn't too much of a problem. Something that also concerns me when I want to play online, there's no indication of knowing how good the connection is with your opponent, which in case of Ness can be really fatal if you play with him, because when you use PK Thunder to get back on stage, you have to control the PK Thunder yourself and hit yourself at the right angle to hopefully sweet spot the ledge. But unfortunately, if the connection's bad, you can totally mess this up.
I'm really feeling it!
Okay.
Now it's short time.
Second match, everybody! Let's get right into it against this Zelda player, which seems kinda good. Kinda good, I think. I'm not quite sure yet. All I know is that this player wasn't quite star, if you ask me. My biggest concern of this match was that all my projectiles, and with all my projectiles, I'm just me PK Fire and PK Thunder of course, would get reflected. But if you ask me, Zelda's neutral B, and I don't know how to pronounce it. It's not Nairu's Love, I think. I think that's the right pronunciation. I think it's not that strong. It really leaves her wide open, and it has some utility, but it's not that good. But I don't think Zelda's good in general at all. It's quite contradictory to actually say Zelda's not quite good, even though most of her special moves revolve around the defensive gameplay. Defensive, keep away, you name it yourself. The only thing I think is they aren't quite that effective. You got Din Spy. It's quite useful, but it's also quite predictable. You can actually dodge pretty easily out of it. You can of course punish people who roll if you got the right control over it. But then again, it's not really that good. And I also don't think Zelda has quite a good plan of approach, just because of her special moveset, which yeah, I just said just promotes a defensive playstyle. Well, anyway, back to the game. The funny thing is, I actually never played this matchup before, but it seems like I didn't have too much trouble with it. And eventually, I got the idea how this guy plays and was just unpunished, or just wait and punish. Because it was pretty easy, if you ask me. The only thing I had to keep in mind is that whenever I got off stage, I should really focus on getting that PK Thunder to hit me on the right side, not on the wrong side. You know, the side which pretty much kills me. Speaking of PK Thunder, what's actually the best option to chase down my opponent when they're off stage? Is it forward air or PK Thunder? Or actually a combination of those two and pretty much anything else? Because I really want to get the most out of that moment when my opponent is off stage, which could be pretty useful against players like, characters like Little Mac, but also other characters which don't have that good of a recovery. Like, let me think, for example, I don't know, does Captain Falcon have a good recovery? I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. The question is there, and it's there for you to answer.
Ness versus Captain Falcon.
How are you? Why don't you have a seat right over there?
He admits he came here hoping for
Smash!
with a 14-year-old.
I'm Chris Hansen of Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story.
Yeah! The winner is
Chris Hansen.
Not quite finished.
Alright, this is the final match of this video, and as you might have noticed, there's no background music. I actually forgot to turn it back on when I was recording, because this match was originally going to be against a Little Mac player who self-destructed himself. So, yeah, go figure. And it doesn't actually matter that much as well, because the song that should be up is pretty lame. I really just don't like this song. And now for the reason why I actually used this match instead of the one with Little Mac, that's actually because I wondered why and how this Palutena was able to get out of my down throw into forward air. Doesn't have something to do with the weight of the character, the falling speed, wait, I think that's actually the same thing, so forget that. So does it have to do about, it has to do something with the weight? I'm not actually sure. Or is it maybe he's DIable? I don't know. If you know this, well, if you're watching this and you know, please also leave down in the comments. That's kind of feedback I could really use. Like the tournament, for example, is in 1 week, and I really need to know these kind of things. Also during this match, something again happens with the PK fire and a dash attack, similar to the previous match with Link. In this case, Palutena tries to dash attack me, I throw out a PK fire, what actually happens, we both trade with a whiff, because we both don't hit each other. Does that happen with more characters, more dash attacks? Because I really want to know these kind of things. Because yeah, if it can give me an advantage, it's pretty much useful for anything, for almost any situation. Because mostly the opponent does not expect these kind of things as well.